To mark the 200th anniversary of the founding of the town of Greece, the Greece Historical Society presents a Bicentennial Snapshot. Each week we take a look at a particular aspect of Greece history. This week we focus on the Erie Canal. It was derided as Clinton's ditch. As the sixth governor of New York State, DeWitt Clinton was largely responsible for the construction of the Erie Canal. Jesse Hawley, a flour merchant in Geneva, New York, was an early and vocal proponent of a canal across the state and persuaded Clinton to support construction of a canal from the upper Hudson River to the eastern shore of Lake Erie. New York City politicians vehemently opposed it, hence the derogatory term, saying it was a huge pork barrel project that would only benefit upstate New York. They were so wrong. The Erie Canal, the first great civil engineering project in United States history, led to a booming economy in the state of New York. New York City became the premier port in the country, and it opened the frontiers of western New York, including the town of Greece, to new settlements, and it triggered a wide-scale emigration to the sparsely populated states of Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Illinois. Here's what an article in an issue of the Genesee Farmer in 1837 said about the canal. The agricultural enterprise of New York has received a powerful stimulus in the Erie Canal, which traverses the state from east to west, a distance of more than 300 miles, and in the numerous lateral branches which are connected with it. Without this improvement, there would have been no outlet for the produce of that fertile country, and it would have remained like a giant with his limbs and fetters. With it, however, no country has ever made more rapid strides in population and wealth. The canal was a great boon for the nursery industry in Greece. In this ad he placed in the Genesee Farmer, Asa Rowe noted how near he was to the canal. The canal guaranteed that trees and plants could be shipped faster, critical for delivering healthy living specimens. Construction on the canal began in 1817 and was completed in 1825. The portion of the canal that passed through South Greece opened for travel in 1823. A small community of settlers formed at the canal port of South Greece. It was called Henpeck, and we will devote an entire episode of snapshots to it in the future. As the canal was dug by hand, it required an army of laborers. Some of those laborers, such as Terry Burns, one of the pioneers of Greece, decided to stay after working on the canal, settling in Greece in 1823. You can read more about this Irish immigrant and pioneer families of the town of Greece, which the Society published in 2021. To accommodate larger vessels, the canal was first enlarged between 1834 and 1862. The canal's peak year was 1855, when 33,000 commercial shipments took place along its length. The canal at South Greece was the last portion to be enlarged in 1862. The canal through Greece was part of the 60-mile long level waterway, as there were no locks between there and Lockport. This map shows the canal route in 1872, 10 years after it was enlarged. In 1918, the western part of the canal was enlarged again and incorporated into the New York State Barge Canal. Since the old canal was 3 feet lower than the Barge Canal, a juncture lock in Greece was needed so canal vessels could go between the two levels. This lock was used from 1918 until about 1923. For the rest of the 1920s, the juncture was used as a dry dock before being abandoned and blocked off. This 1918 map shows the reconfiguration. As one can see from that map, George Payne owned property all along the canal, from Ridgeway Avenue to the Gates Line. Remnants of the old canal can still be found around Ridgeway Avenue, Wyland Road, and Elmgrove Road. Although supplanted by faster modes of transportation, the Erie Canal is still traveled today by boating enthusiasts and is a wonderfully scenic tourist attraction.
The Buffalo Maritime Center is in the process of reconstructing a replica of the Seneca Chief for the Erie Canal's Bicentennial Meeting of the Waters in New York City. Please check out the Buffalo Maritime Center for more information on the planned route and stops in 2025. Until then, consider stopping by the Long Shot at Canalside in Buffalo, New York.
You can also check out this clip from the CBS Sunday Morning
July 9th, 2017, about the Erie Canal.
Thanks for joining us this week. Next week begins our look at the different settlements that made up the town of Greece. This is Maureen Whalen, inviting you to join us next Tuesday for another Bicentennial Snapshot, presented by the Greece Historical Society.
Want to learn more from the Greece Historical Society and Museum? Then click that subscribe button for more content and hit that bell icon to get notified when there's more Bicentennial Snapshots. You can visit us on the web at GreeceHistoricalSociety.org. You can find us on Facebook at Greece Historical Society. You can follow us on Twitter at GreeceNYHistory. And you can stop in at the Greece Historical Society at 595 Long Pond Road.